Hi and welcome. We are on week 7 of my 50K training series. So if you're new, go back and watch the other weeks so you're up to date, know what's going on kind of thing. So week 7. Overall, pretty well, I think. There was a decent amount of rain, so the size of the roads were clearer, less snow, meaning super safe to run. And that meant no treadmill runs again this week, which is amazing. Love that. So let's break down each day on what I did this week. Starting with Monday. Monday was a rest day. Didn't do anything training wise, just went to work. Okay, so Tuesday, I had my leg day per usual, and I had a easy 5-mile run. Leg day went pretty great. I did do it pretty quickly. I kind of cut down my rest times, and I was just like trying to get it done because I didn't want to do it. And so it went a little faster than normal, which isn't the end of the world. I did do an extra rep for the 3 sets I had at 155, so that was great, feeling stronger with that weight, and that's always exciting. And then with the run, it was just easy 5 miles. I got to do it outside, so, that was great. Moving on. Wednesday, I didn't do anything in the morning before work, and then after work I had a migraine, and I was like, screw this, we're doing nothing. And so Wednesday was impromptu rest day, which is not really ideal, but some weeks it's going to be like that, so we just have to roll with it. Thursday, I started off the day with an 8-mile bike ride at the gym, nice easy zone 2 miles. Then I had a 7-mile run outside. Very hilly. My legs were still dead from my leg day on Tuesday. I'm thinking I was really struggling with probably food intake this week. So I'm thinking that's also why my legs were just still dead 2 days later. But yeah. So working on fueling better this coming week is definitely going to be a goal. But yeah, so Thursday we did that. So Friday I had a 40-minute Stairmaster session, and that went really well. I'm really happy that I was able to get that in. And if you also are like, oh, I'm trying to do Stairmaster sessions like you are, Christina, key is to find a YouTube video that is at least as long as how long you plan to be on there. Just prop that up, focus on that, and just go. Because 40 minutes flew by when I just threw up some YouTube video. So it was great. So great. Saturday, so yesterday, I did an easy 4-mile run. And then today, I had my long run. I had 12 miles. And it's cold. I think the real feel was like 25 when I started this morning. So not happy with that, considering I think Thursday I was running in shorts. And so yeah, it was cold. I ate half a bagel before heading out the door. I only brought 2 gels. I feel like, again, fueling was on the lower side, which we don't want. So there was that. And I just felt flat for the whole run. There was like obviously some good sections, especially on the downhills. We were feeling great. But there was some walking breaks. I did have to stop for each gel fueling just so I could get out of the back pocket of my jacket and rip it open because I take off the gloves and everything. So it was like a whole, we're just pausing the watch, stopping, getting this going, gloves back on, ready to go, and then we go. And I just eat the gel slowly over the course of about like half a mile is typically what I do, just so it's not just like all of a sudden a whole gel hitting your stomach. It's slowly over distance, which I find just works better for my stomach. But yeah, so overall this week, pretty good. Moving on for next week, I think the biggest goal is feeling better. I feel like lately I've just been slacking on that and just not eating enough eating enough in general. And then especially like on my 12-mile run, I should have probably brought like 3 to even maybe 4 gels instead of just 2. But that's just my brain not working and me not thinking that I would need that much because I only fueled at the 4 and 8-mile marks, or I probably could have done like the 3, 6, and 9 and probably maybe would have been better and not have felt so flat. I'm not really sure. Obviously, we're gonna do better. Next week is a 14-mile run, so we're going to probably bring more gels for sure, definitely, and then maybe an extra one or two, and just try to fuel more often. And then obviously throughout the week, just fueling more and being better about it, more conscious about it. Probably go back to tracking, because I don't typically consistently track my macros because I eat the same thing mostly every day. So I pretty much know how much I'm eating. But I think I need to go back to tracking and make sure that I'm not like missing out on a bunch of calories here, especially with the carbs, because I'm not a fan of feeling flat during a run where it's only 12 miles. So that being said, next week is 14 miles. Next week I'm hoping the snow we're supposed to get, the like blizzard or whatever we're supposed to get hit with tonight, isn't that bad, and I can continue to run outside next week, or it's going to be a treadmill week, and we're not going to be happy about it, but we're going to be fine. But yeah, so that's all I've got. If you want to stay up to date on this little series I'm doing, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you next week.